No. It does make sense. Evil. Every villain is lemons. It's true.
Every what?
Every villain is lemons. Evil. That's what evil stands for. Yeah. You do not know that? Yeah.
No!
Alright guys, welcome to Dumb Debates, the show where we answer terrific questions with terrible
Wait, are we
answers.
starting now?
Yeah.
We already started.
Did you not?
What?
I did not know that was.
So what basically this show is about is that we all going to get a terrible question today and they're going to answer with terrible answers which come in sealed envelopes. Alright guys,
not
the
sealed.
show?
Okay, sorry. Oh.
You're spoiling the show, the mystic of the show.
You're spoiling the
Yeah.
delicate art of
We have just
filmmaking.
sealed them.
So they got this envelopes about 1 hour before the show and all they had to do was really just think of whatever they could to make their terrible answer the best one there is. And they got to convince me. Why? The question for today is, what's the most heroic way to die? So without further ado, let me introduce to you the panel for today. He tried exercising and now his body hurts. It's Chai Hong.
That's so true.
She's a mom in several skits. It's Tiara.
This I should applaud for. It's not that easy, playing everyone's mom.
Yep.
I know.
He's a failure at standing still. It's
I-
DJ.
I'm also a failure at everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that wasn't the
True.
punchline.
But
I'm sorry, I ruined everything. So I'm a failure at making a joke funny too.
she asked me to come to office early today and then she was late herself. It's a nerd. Yay.
Like Grab driver.
Dude, we're gonna censor out that what. We're gonna start off with the person most likely to die first in the movie, Annette.
Why am I the most likely to die? Okay, wait. Okay,
Because the
just,
beautiful ones die first.
that's not true.
Yeah. Yeah, first off, that's not true. She's not beautiful.
Alright, guys. So the most heroic way to die is to have died from laughing at your own joke. Why is this heroic? Because, why do we have laughter in the first place? So we laugh and we make jokes because, life is so tough. Humor is a coping mechanism. Okay, and I feel that in order to get the best out of life, we always try to make jokes and we always laugh. And I feel the pinnacle, right, of our personal sense of humor is being able to laugh at our own jokes. Because basically you're expressing what life wants you to become, which is unhappy. But instead you're laughing and becoming happy. And to die in that level of happiness is really like just the ultimate slap in the face of life.
On a high.
Yeah, because everyone wants you to die sad. You know what I mean? Life wants you to die sad.
Who wants you to die
Who wants
sad?
you to die sad?
What kind of life have you been
I don't want
living?
you to die sad.
The forces of the world. We're all born into suffering.
But what's supposed
Today.
but if to be a hero, there needs to be a villain. So life, in this analogy,
In this
life is the
instance,
villain.
is-
Yeah,
the villain.
it's the villain. Yeah. So okay.
I feel like it's a cell group right now.
Like we started
Very
off.
philosophical.
Yeah, so speaking of philosophy, I was actually going to go to that. So there's this one guy who actually died from laughing at his own joke before.
That's the best way to die though. He died a joke.
Would you rather die a joke or die laughing at your joke? Which brings me my next point. What
Yes, Annette,
is the
very good.
measure of a man's confidence or woman's confidence? The ability to find yourself hilarious. A measure of a true hero is someone who's confident. The ultimate hero is the one who can save themselves from the lemons from the evil that life throws at them,
Okay.
When life gives them an ugly face. Or when life gives them a crippling disease. So, okay. That's all I've got.
Alright, thank you,
Yeah.
Annette. Wow, that's a great argument.
I know, right?
Okay, don't say anything. Talking about how life is so bleak and everything is so sad. Dijin, why don't you tell us what is the most heroic way to die for you?
The most heroic way to die would be to die saving a drowning rat. How you know whether a good deed is really good is about selflessness. Being able to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. There's this story about this kid who was picking up dried up starfish on the beach and throwing them back into the water. And this old man came across the kid and was like, there are so many starfish on the beach. Why are you doing this? It won't make a difference. Then the kid picked up the starfish and he threw it into the water and then he said, it makes a difference for this one starfish. I would die saving a drowning rat as it shows that I value all life.
Except rats, unlike starfishes, They're like pests.
The rat will go on to do greater things. Or not, it doesn't matter, because I saved it out of a sense of selflessness, not for any personal gain or...
So it's a good deed that has no benefits for you whatsoever. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, that's what good deed should be, right? It's not like I help this old woman because one day I can steal her retirement money.
What
Like,
if you save the rat, right, and then you cause there to be overpopulation of rats?
what can overpopulation of rats do?
A lot.
They can
The
take over
plague.
the world.
Yeah, have you seen the Netflix documentary Rats?
No. What? No, okay.
You know there are more rats in New York City than there are humans?
That's your personal opinion. But anyway,
So you're saying that your life is actually more significant, but the fact that you sacrifice your life for an insignificant life makes you significant.
yeah.
Okay, DJ, I'm sorry you have to wrap up. Just please conclude
Okay.
for the love of God why you saved that rat, please.
So like, anyway, like the rat is small, so it's less valuable. And then like I saved the rat. And I'm more valuable than a rat in the long term. So because I can live longer than a rat, right? So it's like I trade my life for
But you're assuming you're providing more value across that period of time than...
it's more valuable for my own personal ability. Like I enjoy my life. The rat can't enjoy my life for me.
We're not going to waste any more time and keep this going. So, Tiara,
Okay.
I hope you meet a rat king or queen. Please tell us your answer.
My answer is. Sorry?
It's in there somewhere. Yeah.
Why don't you seal it? This is why, okay?
Died from saving a child who wasn't in any danger.
I can't decide which is worse.
So leveraging on the point of selflessness, I believe like the true defining quality of a hero is that he is noble or she is noble and she puts others before herself. If the child is already in danger and I save the child, that is already very noble, right? But if the child is not in danger, that is next level, you know, it's like true selflessness.
That's
It
also
is
called unnecessary.
the epitome of putting others before myself. You know, because children are our future, right?
Help me envision this. What's the
Yeah,
hypothetical situation?
Yeah, it might be just that if you were the hero, right? You were the person who died. It might be just that you were extremely dumb.
That's not the point, okay? Okay, the second point, if you save someone, right, who isn't even in any danger, it sets an example for others in the event of an actual danger. This spirit of being selfless, of putting others before yourself.
But you died.
Do you realize what that will look like in the papers when it comes out? People will read it and go dumbass.
No, and also, right, sometimes people don't even know that they're in any danger, you know. So if you save, like they could think that they're not in danger, but actually they are. So if you save someone who is not in any danger, it allows everyone to be like, oh my gosh, what if this situation was dangerous?
But that's not the premise.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiara, so why don't you try just wrap it up and tell us why this is more heroic than these two?
Okay, because firstly, laughing at your own joke, right, is something it's so self-centered. And for Dijin's point, right, about the rat thing, right, I feel like, obviously, a child's life is way more important than a rat.
This is noble stupidity.
But it's still noble.
Moving on, Chai Hong, I hope you rested enough. Your body is okay right now?
It's okay.
Okay, so tell us what is your answer of what's the most heroic way to die?
Siraj,
Yes.
in my opinion, the most heroic way to go is dying from dehydration while waiting for my girlfriend to finish shopping.
Can you say that one more time?
Dying from dehydration while waiting for my girlfriend to finish shopping. Do I want to be waiting for my girlfriend to finish shopping? No, I don't. What would I rather be doing? I would rather be at home playing PS4. I'd rather be at home playing with myself. I could have done anything else other than stay there. I chose to do it.
This one, I feel like this might be stupider because she might have like it might have been
Really?
a misunderstanding. But this one is like the water shop is right next to you and you just choose not to buy.
No. My girlfriend probably went.
Shopping in the Sahara Desert.
See, my girlfriend probably went, Chong, you look a bit pale. Your lips a bit parched. No, I don't need you to tell me when I should or should not drink water.
So you basically die of ego. Lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you deserve the death lah.
I chose to do it and hence I will be remembered as a hero. When I die, when my girlfriend delivers her eulogy at my funeral,
So stupid.
she might choose to not go to my funeral at all because I died for a stupid reason. Nothing is stronger than love. So I died for something greater than myself. So just to summarize, I died for something I believe in and I died for something greater than myself. That's what a hero is. Bam!
And you also died because of dehydration.
Also that.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for
My
all
point
your
wasn't even half as long as
amazing answers.
It was.
And then, thank you for telling us that
Chrysippus.
you would die from laughing out loud, from saving a drowning rat, a child who wasn't in any danger, and also dehydration from waiting for your girlfriend to stop shopping. I've kind of made my decision on who should win this argument of what's the most heroic way to die. Can I have a drum roll, please, guys?
May I also interest you in a $2 bill?
Just $2, you're so cheap.
Can I just say also that like my brain really messed up from my Grab driver this morning?
No one talks during a drum roll.
I feel like I should have come up with something better, but my brain was not.
We need to stop talking to the drum
And the winner is... DJ!
I knew it! I knew it!
You know nothing.
I knew it!
Jon
I know.
Snow. What?
What?
Nothing.
The reason why he won is because that he spent so much time on this and he had so much heart. So I didn't have the heart to tell him that a drowning rat wasn't that worth it anyway.
It's all about the
He
it's all about
literally
the
said that he
determination.
didn't spend any time on it.
Yeah, what about
But
all
it
of
was
us who
after
prepared?
After the argument, guys.
Yeah, it was after. What happens after the heroic act doesn't matter anymore. No,
He didn't prepare for it.
you gotta know. I was the only one that had a net gain in anything. Okay.
Net gain of what?
No, look at this.
So for the reward, every one of you here is gonna make a tribute for him as if he really died saving a drowning rat.
Oh.
So look into the camera and just say one line about how you feel about him dying
Oh man, my
saving
dream.
a drowning rat.
Hi Dijin, hope you're in a better place. Just wanted you to say, just wanted you to know, just wanted you to know that I'm not really a huge fan of rats, but I mean, it's like you live your life, you know, you do you, and or you die your death.
Dijin, you still have some work to clear, so I'm not sure what the point of saving the rat was.
Dijin, I'm so sorry you had to die this way. Saving a drowning rat is not worth it. Saving a child who wasn't in any danger is obviously a much better way
The
to
game
die.
is over already. The game is over.
You're bringing
no.
this to the eulogy. How petty.
I do not want to see a rat king.
Just want to say that you saving that rat was one of the kindest things I ever saw. But you dying is even more kinder, so that we all now don't have to see you pop and lock randomly in
And
the
jam
office.
and
jam.
break.
Thank you, DJ, for dying. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us on this terrible episode of Dumb Debates. Be sure to join us next week. Not so depressing questions with even more depressing answers. Thank you very much and take care. Bye-bye.
How about, Dijin, you do an eulogy for yourself?
Oh my gosh.
Third person.
Okay, this is where I say my final piece, right? Hey Dijin, I would just like to know. I would just like you to know that your actions, amongst the rest, is the only one that ended in a net gain for the Earth. A net died, so that's a -1.
Oh, a net gain.
A net gain,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
a net
okay,
gain.
okay.
Wait, I'm delivering a eulogy.
Sorry, I forgot you did.
Yeah. Tiara died, and the child would not have died at all. Chai Hong died, so it's a minus. I saved the rat, that's a +1.
Oh my god, he actually managed to work in like a compliment to me.
Hi guys, I'm Dijin. Thanks for watching Nabet TV. Click here for more videos, and click here to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified whenever we have new videos. Now seriously guys, climate change is a very real issue. For every video you watch, Nabet pledges to plant a tree and to donate clean running water to a part of the world that really needs it. So please, do your part in saving the environment.